2,974. That's the record that I found of people who died at 9/11. If there was more who died that day, then I'm very sorry for getting it wrong. But that's just the number I found and the number that popped up. And of those 2,974 fathers, brothers, sons, mothers, daughters, and sisters were all taken in that Cynthia tragedy. There doesn't seem to be anything that we can say, no matter how much we want to. There's not anything that we can say that'll make the pain go away. There's not anything that we can say that'll... There's not anything that we can say that'll make it alright again. Unfortunately so. We can say all the things that we want to say, all the things that we think we need to say. But at the end of the day, nothing is going to bring those people back. And nothing is going to ease the pain of those people, even today. I mean, I say nothing will ease the pain, but what I mean is nothing will make it fully go away again, probably. But, sometimes being silent and just being there for people, just letting them know that you're there is okay. If you would turn me to Job 2:13. Again, that's Job 2:13. Background, Job is going through some of the worst experiences a human being can go through. And he has some of his friends come up from different lands and see him. And we pick up in verse 13. So they sat with him on the ground 7 days and 7 nights, and no one spoke a word to him, for they saw that his grief was very great. Now, I don't know about you, but I think those are true friends right there. I mean, sat with him for 7 days and nights and didn't say anything. Just read the room and were there for him because they saw that his grief was so great. They were just there for them. Now, we all know what happened afterwards. They choose to be hatred towards him. But in this moment, I think they did exactly what they were supposed to do. They were there for them. I'm in a group on Facebook, a Christian group, and a few days ago, I posted the question, is there anything you need me to pray for you about? And I got a lot of responses. I got a lot of very diverse, a lot of very good responses. And A couple days after that, I checked on them. I thought about I thought, it'd be really good to follow up with those people, to check on those people that I said I'd be praying for, that said they would need a prayer. And not all of them were doing better. Not all of them were doing okay. Some of them were doing worse. Some of them were just in the same place they were. But what they had in common was they were so grateful to someone for checking up on them, just being there for them, just sitting with them. Oftentimes, ladies and gentlemen, oftentimes, that's what God does for us. God just sits with us in our tragedy. He doesn't really give us the answer that we need or that we want, but He's there for us. He sits with us because He knows how powerful that can be. He promises He'll always be there for us, even if we don't necessarily know He's there. He promises He'll always be there for us, even if He's just waiting, even if He's just giving us some time to think for ourselves. He promises that He'll always be by our side. He's someone that sticks closer than a brother. Unfortunately, on the day after day, I can say, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot you can say. But sometimes that's okay. Because a lot of times, what people need is just someone to be there for them. Not someone to say empty words, not someone to say it's going to be okay or it's going to be alright. Just someone to be there for them, just someone to sit with them and just feel their pain, just understand what they're going through. Ladies and gentlemen, for anyone who's lost anyone in 9/11 in that senseless attack, just, I'm sorry. And I will continue to pray for you, and I have no doubt in my mind that the survivors and the people who lost their lives were some of the bravest people on this planet. Guys, I love you. Remember, God's always there for you. Remember the value of science as your friend did. And guys, I'll see you next week. I'll be praying for you.